Hello, sir. Namaste.
Namaste. So we'll start today's class. Today we'll discuss about action plan or steps for APGD. How we should prepare ourselves for AAPGD. So last class we discussed about MCQs, how MCQs will come and how to solve MCQs. Okay. So AAPGT exam is not a simple exam like our UG exams. It's not an essay type. It is a multiple choice based exam so that we should prepare better. Our understanding should be better. Conceptual understanding should be good to solve MCQs, multiple choice questions. Okay. So what are the steps to go with AAPGT preparation? So you can see the slides. Your determination will decide your direction. So what is determination? Okay. So in Kannada, the determination, exact meaning of determination is nirdara. Okay. Or else your commitment. So you are committed for AAPGT seat means then you should find out the way how to reach AAPGT, how to get rank in AAPGT. Okay, that determination, that strong determination will decide your direction. Okay, so now you are joining to AAPGT coaching center or you are decided to read for AAPGT. It is just your decision. It is the first step in the success of AAPGT. Okay, so you are in a just in the first step. To reach the last step, it is a very long way. Okay, so that strong determination will bring you from decision to success. Okay, so that is the first thing. You have to determine yourself for AAPGT ranking. Okay, once you determine, then only you will get a decisions. So that determination definitely will decide your direction, how to go, which path is better, what is your strategy, how to study. Everything will be told by your determination. Okay. So last in the first class only I told you about goal setting. Your goal setting is fixed. You have to solve 110 questions and at least 90 questions should be correct. Your score should go more than 340 so that you will get seat in national institutions and your stipend must be around 20 to 30 lakhs for 3 years. This is your goal setting. It is fixed. There is no change in goal setting. Okay. Now you have to determine yourself. You have to do decision. Okay. So once you determine, then there must be no excuses. Okay. So you all know the Darwin theory. Okay, giraffe, how giraffe neck was so long. Okay, so it has adapted for natural calamities. Okay, so that giraffe is survived. It's called as survival of the fittest. So if you are fit, then only you will survive. So if you want to be fit means you should not give any excuses. Thing is, if you have to finish so many topics per day means you have to finish. No excuse. I have some other works. I have to look into these mobiles and other things. No, no excuses. If you start giving an excuses, your determination will be lost. Okay, your aim will be compromised. Okay, there should be no compromise. There should be no excuses for your determination. Okay, if you start giving excuses, you are compromised with your determination. So, father told to his son, the son is studying in second PU. So the father told if your score is less than 100 or else your score is more than 1000. So the son will ask to the father, what will happen? My score is less than 1000 or my score is more than 10,000. The father answered in very short manner. So your honeymoon will shift from Switzerland to Ooty. Only single word. Okay, your honeymoon will shift from Switzerland to Ooty. If you get a good score and if you get a seat in IIT and national institutions. You will get a campus selection. You will placed in a very good company. Your life will be settled. So like that. So there should be no compromise in your studies. There should be no compromise in your goal setting. If you are compromised, again you have to compromise everything in the future. Okay. So there should be no compromise, no adjustments. Okay, fixed means fixed. So every day we study for 10 to 14 hours means you have to study, no excuses. Okay, I will study 1 hour in this today, tomorrow 2 hours, day after tomorrow 3 hours. No, it won't work. There will be a lot of distractions nowadays for studies. So today I just searching in the website in the Google, and astonishing thing what I will get is we cannot concentrate more than 4 minutes on a single topic. It's an average. I'm not telling you about individual. It is an average. So before 2000, one person can concentrate on one thing more than 30 minutes. Now the 30 minutes will become 4 minutes. Why? Then I just go through the article. Then they told today we have a lot of distraction with the mobile phone. Okay, some notification will come, some WhatsApp mobile message will come, some Instagram reels will pop up. So a lot of notification will come in the mobile, so that will distract your concentration. Lot of distractions or lot of obstacles that will disturb your concentration. So first thing in our determination is all of you switch off your notification. Go to settings and turn off your notifications. You have to fix some particular time for social media. For seeing WhatsApp messages also you have to fix your time. So 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. Okay. So all over the day, don't stick on to the WhatsApp messages or don't stick on to the social media platform. Okay. So mobile is the biggest distraction in today's scenario. Okay. I will give you 1 minute of time or 2 minutes of time, all of you. So turn off your notifications. Okay. So start doing it. Turn off your notification, go to settings and turn off your notifications. Fatafat. It will happen in 2 minutes. At least WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. These three notifications we have to switch off. Come on, Arshita, Santosh, Akhilesh, Pooja, Leba, Lakshmi, Priyanka. Fatafat. Do it now. Yes, already muted. Very good, very good. So turn off your notifications. Social media notifications. Okay. It will save you at least 3 hours of time in a day. Do it fast. Turn off your social media notifications. Done? Message in WhatsApp if you are done. Swati, Santosh, Akhilesh, Leba, Pooja, yes, Shruti, Priyanka, Lakshmish. Turn off your social media notification. Biggest distraction for our determination is our social media platform. At least for 1 year, you should turn off your social media notification. Okay, fix some time in a day, either in the morning half an hour or in the evening half an hour. So you should switch on the notifications. So you can go to social media and time pass for 30 minutes to 60 minutes. Then you can come back. Okay, in leisure period only you have to go for social media. Otherwise, it is the biggest distractor of present education scenario. Okay, don't go with social media notification. Again and again it will pop up. On an average, in single mobile, you will get 50 WhatsApp messages. If you are not in all the groups, group messages includes, it will come around 100 to 150. Okay, so minimum you will get some 100 reels in Instagram, so Insta and Facebook. So and YouTube, if you are including all this, you will get around from 200 to 300 new fresh reels. Okay, all this will take your 3 to 4 hours of time regularly. If you can able to switch off the notifications, so your concentration will be very high on studies. Got it? All of you done? Finished? Good. Good. Message me or put thumbs up. Yes, Swati done. Leba already done. Put your thumbs up. Yes, good. Others, Santosh are done. Good. Arshita done. Very good. Yes. Thumbs up, fatafat. Priyanka done. Nivedita done. Yes. Okay. I message in the group also. So any notifications apart from these social medias, if you are engaged, please turn off the notification without fail. This is the first step in determination. Okay, determination towards AAPGET. Got it. Okay, no excuses. So excuses, I told you the story survival of the fittest. How giraffe has survived in the drought condition. Okay, so like that only we have to survive in AAPGET. Okay, for that determination is very very important. And second thing is no excuses. You should not excuse anything. Okay. So third thing will come is a strategy. I told you around 30,000 students will going to write a PGT. Out of that, 5,000 are tough preparations. 5,000 students will do the tough preparation, and they are going to some other institutions and they will do some strategies. They are regular readers. Okay, so in that you want to get a rank means you have to do your strategies in a very good manner. So for doing strategies, you must know our positives and negatives. It's called as SWOT analysis. Strength and weakness. SWOT. Okay. So in any company auditing and to check any company profile, so we have an analysis. SWOT. SWOT. What is SWOT? Strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. First of all, you should analyze your strengths. What are all your strengths? Strengths in AAPGT is in which subjects we are very strong, in which subjects we are very weak, in which area you are very strong. In which area means we are good in reciting shlokas, we are good in remembering shlokas, we are good in remembering the events, we are good in remembering the time period. Okay, if you are good in remembering time period or not. Okay, so what are your weaknesses? I have not remember Padartha Vignan, I have not remember Ayurveda Ityahasa. I have very bad memory with the numbers. I have a very bad memory with shloka. So you should write down your strengths and you should write down your weakness. Okay. So some students I cannot sit for 3 to 4 hours. I can sit only for 1 or 1.5 hours. So like that. So you should write down your strengths and your weakness in a page. Right now. So open your book, write what are my strengths and what are my weakness, and post me personally in WhatsApp. Do it now. So write your strength, write your weakness, and opportunity. I will give opportunity for everybody. Opportunities is a PGT opportunity. It's there for everybody. And threat means distractions. Here everybody will have every student will have a common distraction. Common threat is social media or family members will going to distract, or your environment will going to distract. If you are reading in a house, there is no comfortable room for reading, or there is no comfortable area for reading. There is some constructions going on in and around. Okay, so some external environmental factors will cause you some threats. So those things we can avoid. That's not an issue. But what are your strengths and weakness in Ayurveda learning? You should write down strengths and weakness. You are good in which subject and you are bad in which subject. You are good in which area, you are bad in which area. So like that, you have to do yourself SWOT analysis. Okay, SWOT: strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. Okay, So write down yourself and message me in WhatsApp. Okay. So based on that, we can plan a good strategy or a good action plan for your AAPGT study. Okay, it's not a simple thing or simple reading or simple understanding. Okay, so we need to do some strategy. If we want to conquer an empire, means we have to plan accordingly. So otherwise, we cannot step into that area also. We cannot step into the territory also. Okay, so it's very clear. So we must have a good strategy, and for the strategy, there should be no excuses. So and everything should be accountable. Okay, so everything whatever you are do, everything must be accountable. Accountability is the next thing. So every day you have to write what you have done on the day. So from the waking up in the morning till you're going to the bed, so everything, every minute, every second is accountable. If you are not accountable, you are not on a right track. Okay, so you are not at all ready for APGT. So if you come to an accountability, so then automatically, so you will be disciplined for study. So the accountability is the first step in discipline, and we can make our own strategies, we can make our own action plans based on accountability. Okay, so it will give you a very good clue for preparation of AAPGT. Got it? So how to go for accountability? I will show one chart here. So I told you in the first class how to study for APGT. One is through Samhita, second one is through subject, third is through the guide, and fourth is through the question paper. Okay, there are four ways, four routes for APGT preparation. Okay, so here the main thing is Samhita and subject. In the beginning, we will cover entire syllabus in two phases. One is in Samhita phase and one more in subject phase. Both the ways we will finish our syllabus. This is a two-time study. Samhita phase and subject phase is twice we are finishing the whole syllabus. Okay, so this is a revision, two times revision we are doing the entire syllabus from the Samhita part and also from the subject part. Okay, so when come to the notes, so notes is of two types. One is taking the notes and second one is making the notes. Okay, so one is taking the notes and second one is making the notes. So what do you mean by taking notes? Taking notes is simply you are writing the notes or reading the notes from others. That is not your knowledge. Got it? So taking notes is not your knowledge. It is not compatible to your brain. Okay. So it is your friend brain or it is your institution brain or it is your teacher brain. So they did their notes and they are giving to you. Okay. So many a times your brain will not accept the ready-made notes. Ready-Nicono notes cannot be acceptable by many brains. So what we have to do to overcome all these things? What is an easy source for understanding to the brain is the correct way is making the notes. You have to make your own notes, whatever it may be. So if you are given some 500 pages of ready notes, you have some very good guides also. Thing is, you have to make your own notes. For every subject, at least you have to make 20 pages of notes. Minimum 20 pages. Maximum you can make up to 50 pages. That is enough, more than enough for every subject. So 50 pages notes into 14 subjects. So it is comes around 350 pages. 20 to 40. It will come around some 350 pages. 350 pages notes is more than enough to score 100, more than enough to solve 100 questions. It is around 400 marks. Entire thing will be there in your 350 to 400 pages notes. Okay, so you have to make your own notes. So that revision will be very easy and very faster because your brain knows what is there in the notes. In which page what you have written, your brain knows. How schematic diagrams you are made, your brain knows. Okay, so making notes is a brain friendly. So you are making notes based on your knowledge, based on your understanding, based on your compatibility. Okay. So we will suggest you whatever may be the available resources with you. You have to make your own notes, and it should be written with your own hand. Okay. So you have to write your own notes based on your own handwriting. That will save you lot of revision time. Okay. So for example, so today we did Charaka Samhita through the through original Samhita. Same thing you have taken Charaka Samhita and some marking you have done. So second time while going for revision, so it will take 6 hours to 8 hours for completion of Sutra. So again, if you have your own notes, around some 150 to 200 pages notes you have taken, so you can cover it within 3 hours of entire 150 to 200 pages of notes. So and in third or fourth revision, you can finish it within an hour. Whole Charaka Sutrasthana you can revise within an hour. So that is the strength of your own notes. Got it? So second important criteria in AAPGT is making your own notes. We have a lot of sources, we have a lot of guides. So Brothra Manjusha is available, a lot of guides is available. Okay, still you have to make your own notes. Okay, that will save you your revision time. That is more compatible, that is more easiest way for revision. So it will give you much mileage in your AAPGT, and definitely your score will be better than the non-make notes readers. Okay. For example, your friend is reading from the original text or original guides. You're making your own notes means definitely your score will be higher than that of your friend or your classmate. That is a guaranteed thing I can tell you. So difference between taking a notes and making a notes. You have to make your own notes. So own study material you have to prepare yourself. Okay. It is a must thing you have to do. Then so first and foremost thing is you have to sit at least minimum 3 hours to 12 hours in a day. So minimum, I'm telling you it's the minimum hours of study is 3 hours. Maximum there is no limit. You may go up to 24 hours also no issue, but proper sleep and everything, at least you should cover up to 14 hours. 3 to 14 hours of study is mandatory. Okay. So there is a difference between a mandate and compulsion. Okay. So there is no excuse in hours of study. You have to sit and you have to study. And first 15 days, it's very difficult for anybody to sit in a place and study. Okay. So we have struggled more than 2 3 months for sitting in a place and studying. Okay. Once you are accountable, so you will definitely sit. And once we started asking questions, once we given question papers, then you have to prepare. So sitting, studying, and preparing for examination, there is a lot of difference. First, you have to sit. Your brain should accept whatever you will read, and then brain should remember. And finally, if you are giving the test paper or question paper, brain should reproduce. Okay. So read, remember, and reproduce. Triple R technique. Okay. All these three things should happen. Okay. So you have to read properly, you have to remember properly what you read, and you have to revise properly. Finally, you have to reproduce. Okay, reproduce means so after asking the questions in the question paper, you answer very properly. Your score should be very good. Then only the whole process will complete. One cycle will complete. So read, remember, revise, and reproduce. Okay, this 3R technique is must in any examination. Okay, so in any studies, in any examination, triple R technique is very, very important. Got it? So we'll cover the syllabus in 2 minutes. One is from Samhita and one is from subjects. So after making the notes, so you can divide Samhita notes or subject notes. and finally we should go with the question papers. Okay, so first samhita and then subject we can divide. Today I will study some three stars, today I will study one subject, tomorrow I will study one notes. So like that you have to divide and make it accountable. This is just an example, it's not an actual split study method. So you have to decide accordingly, according to your convenience. Okay, so I will give you one timetable. So this month is September. So by December, we have 4 months: September, October, November, December. Within 4 months, we should complete entire syllabus once. Okay, we have to complete entire syllabus once within December. Got it? So before 1st January of 2026, we will finish entire syllabus through Samhita and through subject, and we have to finish all subject question papers, at least one or two question paper from each subject, one or two question paper from each sthana of every Samhita, each sthana of Charakan Samhita Samhita. Okay, so this is our action plan for 4 months. Every week, one subject. Okay, so I will do two classes. One is introduction class and one is a narrative subject class. Two classes I will do in the beginning of the week, either on the Sunday or Monday I will do. So again I will take intermediate class on Thursday or Wednesday. I will take test on Saturday or Sunday. Okay, so this will happen a routine. Okay, so 4 months means how many weeks we have in your hand? 12 to 14 weeks. Okay, Sunday include ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ Sunday ಸಿಕ್ಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು 14 weeks ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. We have 14 subjects and target is 14 weeks. Got it? So from next week onward, next Sunday onwards only, we will have subject test every week. It is fixed. Every week we have finished one subject. Every week we will have one test. There is no excuse in it. Okay. So within December, we will going to finish the entire syllabus through Samhita and entire syllabus through subject. That to be without fail. You have to cope up with this strategy. Okay. So that we will get another 4 or 6 months after January. So every 2 months again and again we will finish. So 3 times of entire syllabus. So that we'll finish at least 4 times of the whole syllabus. Got it? The plan, action plan is very clear. The first revision we should finish within December. So our first revision will finish within 1st of next January or within 31st of this December. Got it? Every week, one test paper, one subject. It is from my side. Dr. Aditya will finish Samhitas side by side. Okay? You have to work at least 3 hours to 12 hours. Those who have internship, those who are working in other places, have to make time. Okay, so there is no excuses. We have to make time. So the best time for study is either in the early morning or in the early evening. Lot of scientific studies has proven. So study in Brahmi Muhurta, okay, or Goduli Kala. Goduli Kala means the go will return to their shelter. That is from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the evening, morning 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so those who are night birds, so we can start reading from at least 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock, or from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Okay, you can make your proper time arrangements. So at least these 6 hours will give you highest impact on your memory. So your memory will be very good. Whatever you will read, you will understand very clearly, you will remember very clearly. So early morning and early evening. Okay. So 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock or 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, and evening also same time, 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock or 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. This time don't waste. These hours of time don't waste. So your pituitary gland will be very peak hormone secretions. Your pineal gland is very active. All our senses are very active during this time. So you will remember a lot. Don't distract yourself. You are confined to some places. You sit in a place and start reading. Okay. So this is 6 hours of time. Morning, early morning 6 hours and evening 6 hours. Or else according to your compatibility, 6 hours in a day, you have to fix it for a study now. Those who are not at all having any other works or any other commitments like job or other things, so you can add another 6 hours. Okay, so total for jobless or those who are free 12 hours of study, those who are doing job minimum 6 hours of study. Okay, so this is the must thing, you have to do it. And prepare your own timetable. We will give a targets, every weekly targets. Based on that, you prepare your timetable, to-do list and checklist. Every time, whether you are finished or not, you have to check yourself. Okay, and the revision. So everybody is asking the thing. Everybody will go with some memory techniques. Everybody will remember some mnemonics. So what is our revision? How to revise the subject? We have a huge subjects. We have 14 subjects and 3 samhitas. We need to remember around some 5,000 numbers, some 5,000 shlokas. Everything should come hand in hand before the examination. Got it? So in pages, if you calculate how much you have to study means, it is comes around some 10,000 pages. Okay, so it is not a simple thing to remember all 10,000 pages. So we cannot revise all 10,000 pages in a day. Okay, the difference between a AAPGT exam and your UG exam is, in UG you will study in the night one subject, you will omit in the morning. In AAPGT you have study all 14 subjects and all 3 samhitas in a day, and you have to omit only in 1.5 hour. Okay, so that is the difference. For this, revision is very very important. Okay, for easy revision what we need is an easy notes. Okay, so you have to make your own notes. For that we have an easy formula. So how to remember is 137 formula. So one is, today we are studying something new. Okay, for example, you have studied Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana. Okay, we have took some 14 hours or 24 hours, or else we can take 2 days of time. So Monday and Tuesday we have studied Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana. So lot of things are there in Charaka Sutrasthana, many things to be remembered. And then after completion of your study, you have to revise it before third day, before 72 hours. What you have studied in a day, you have to revise. Okay, Monday I have studied Charaka Sutrasthana. You leave it Thursday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday you have to revise once again. Okay, then your brain will notice. Yes, I have studied this. Still, I will remember. Okay, so then next revision must be within 7 days. So Monday I have studied Charaka Samhita, so within 7 days means you have to revise at least on Sunday. Got it? So 137 formula. First day, third day, and seventh day. If you revise it like this, you can able to remember for 1 month. Okay, you can remember up to 28 days. So within a month, if you revise once again, you can remember up to 3 months. Within 3 months, you can able to revise once again, you can remember up to 1 year. Okay, this is the formula. How memory will be fed in your mind? 137 formula. Got it? So write down 137 formula, read today and revise within 3 days. And again, you have to revise within 7 days. After that, you have to revise within a month, 28 days. So that you can remember up to 3 months. If you can able to revise within 3 months, you can able to revise up to 1 year. This is applicable only for definitions, only for explanations. Okay. Numbers, Dravya Guna and Rasha, so you have to read every day. Okay, you have to read at least for continuously 30 days. Okay, in 31st day also, if you are asking, you will forget Russia, you will forget Dravaguna, you will forget Vaishyagalpa. This is not applicable for number. This is the applicable for conceptual understanding, definitions, and some core conceptual understanding. All these things will work with this one. Okay. Numbers and all, Dravaguna and all, you have to read every day. So how to read Dravaguna means today your target is 10 drugs. Rasaguna Viryapaka and family and the botanical name, English name, everything you have to remember along with chemical uh, constituents and important yoga. So all these things, 10 drugs you have to read today and read 3 4 times and analyze, remember these drugs. And tomorrow you add again 10 new drugs. Okay. And study along with these 10 drugs. So third day you can add another 10 drugs. So like that every day you can add 10 drugs. So in a 10 days, 100 drugs will be cleared and 100 you can able to remember 100 new drugs. Okay. This is the way you can go with Dravya. So Dravya Rashasa Vaishakalpana you start studying from today only. Okay. So no excuses in Dravaguna, Rashyas and Vaishya Kalpana. If you read every day, you will remember the things. Otherwise, you will forget. Okay. Keep 1 or 2 hours of study for Dravaguna, Rashyas and Vaishya Kalpana. First finish Dravaguna and then take up Rashyastra and then Vaishya Kalpana. Okay. After that, you can add all numbers from all the subjects to your study material. Okay. So every day you have to revise these things. Daily revision material should be kept separately. At least you have to revise these subjects for 1 to 2 hours every day. Got it? This is about revision. So strategy, you have to make your own timetable or action plan. In that to-do list and checklist should made and properly you can focus on topics and subjects, prepare an action plan and read and do the revision, and finally we will come to the test, that is a mock test. So after some sufficient time means 5 to 7 days, we will conduct one test. So that is a mock test. Already you are done a reading and then revision. Finally you are in the verge of reproduction means mock test. Okay, whatever you have read and whatever you remember you will reproduce in the form of text. Okay. After that, so I told you in the first class only you have to make single star, double star, and triple star. Single star means good to know. So double star is better to know. Triple star is memorize. Okay. So triple star topics are we have to memorize. It should be there in your tongue, tip of the tongue. So these topics are called as triple star topics. So FAQs means frequently asking question section or question part. We call it as an FAQs, frequently asking question part. In every subject, so I will tell you FAQs. Okay. So in all first year subjects, all second year subjects, all third year subjects, in the beginning class, in introduction class, I will tell you about FAQs, frequently asking question part. So, for example, in Rachana Sharira, without Marma Sharira, they won't ask any questions. Without Garbha Sharira, they won't ask any questions. Without Sankhya Sharira, they won't ask any questions. With these three high yielding topics, Sankhya Sharira, Garbha Sharira, and Marma Sharira will give you about minimum 80% of questions from Rachana Sharira. So, this is high yielding topics. Okay. So, this is called as an FAQs. Without this, they won't ask you any further questions. Minimum questions can be expected from these three topics. Remaining topics definitely you should cover, but so major topics are these three. Okay, out of 10 questions, if they ask from Rachana Sharira, minimum 7 to 8 questions will be from Sankhya Sharira or Garbha Sharira or from Marma Sharira. Fixed. Okay, so like that we will discuss frequently asking question part in every introduction class. So these topics are high yielding topics. You should not neglect these topics in every subject. Okay. So after that, you have to revise old question papers regularly without fail. Okay. So from 2016 to 2025, we have 9 question papers. So AAPGT question papers we have to revise very regularly. We have to revise. Today morning I have sent in a WhatsApp. So how the questions will come in AAPGT. So this is an analysis from last 5 years. Okay, so last 5 years analysis, I given a chart in that. So on an average, match the following questions, you will get it around 20. Okay, so multiple correct answer questions. Okay, it means to say that A is also correct and B is also correct. Both A and B is also correct. So all of the above is also correct. So like that questions you will get around 10. Assertion and reasoning, statement and reasoning. It will come around 8. Statement 1 and statement surrounding it is coming around 7. In total, the statement and reasoning questions is coming around 15. Okay. Then we have sequence order question. Arrange the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the first, which is it like that. We may get some 5 questions. Apart from that, we have another 70 questions are straight questions. So one question along with 4 options. So this is the pattern, APGT pattern. We have simplified for you out of 120. So 20 match the following questions will come. Assertion reasoning will around 15. So sequence arranging around some 5 questions. Remaining questions are straight questions. Okay. So match the following, definitely the answer will be there in the match the following only. Okay, but you must have the concepts. If it is a number questions, must know the numbers. For example, classification of Sarpa. So Nirvisha Sarpa, how much, Mandala Sarpa, how much, like that. You must remember the name, number. Otherwise, it is not impossible to match. In assertion and reasoning, if you understand the question, if you understand the assertion, if you understand the statement, 100% you can able to answer. There is nothing else in assertion and reasoning questions. Okay. So and then come to sequential understanding. Again, you know the concept, then only you can understand, you can able to answer. And finally is straight questions. Okay, this is the um, pattern in AAPGT, the question paper pattern in AAPGT. Okay, so got it? Got an action plan. Action plan is very clear. Within 4 months, we will finish the entire syllabus. Okay, one is from Samhita way and one is from subject way. So you can make your action plans based on these guidelines. Accountability, you have to write what you have read in a day. So, for example, date and subject, topic, and timing. Okay, total hours of study, and everybody should send your study diary every day. If you want to stay connected to APGT, if you want to stay in APGT group, so if you want to continue coaching classes, the one must thing everybody should do is send your study diary. Otherwise, I will block you from the group. I will block you from website. Okay, I will block you from question paper everywhere. Okay, if you send your study diary, so every week I will do the analysis. So if you are not sending study diary, you will be out of the group. You are out of mother forum. It is a mandate thing this year. Okay, study diary is mandate. It's not compulsory, it is mandate. I will put message in the group also. How many hours you are studying, what you are studying is must. Yes, I put message in the group. Study diary is mandatory. So how to study? Last class already we discussed Sankhya, Upama, Beda, Tulapaka, Dhyan and Vichita Pratyarabdha and definitions. So next, this is very important. Take a pic from this slide. I will share otherwise. So books, subjects, and sources. Subject source. Okay. So this is a clearly we have mentioned here the study material sources, the textbooks. For example, Ayurveda Ityasa, we should reliable textbook is Ayurveda Vaignanik Ityasa written by P.V. Sharma. Okay, so they are given some scientific analysis of Ayurvedic time period and timeline. So we should go with Ayurvedic Vaignanik Ityas P.V. Sharma only. This is the only reliable book for Ayurveda Ityas. Apart from that, no other books can be valid any timeline of Ayurveda Acharyas. Only valid book is Ayurveda Ityas, Vaijnanic Ityas by P.V. Sharma. Then Padartha Jnana, lot of books are there in Padartha Jnana, but English and most efficient book is written by Yogesh Chandra Mishra, Padartha Jnana. You should rely on this book. And Rachana Sharira, you can go with any books. Presently, Atwale book is good. You can go with it. Kriya Sharira, it's a very, very good book is Ranjitara Desai. Okay, so very excellent book of choice. Ranjitara Desai. First thing is very good. Okay, uh, in the top, they are given very good explanation. In the bottom, they are given all related references. So, for example, definition of Vata, if you have some 10 references from Charaka Sushruta Vagbhat and other acharas also as mentioned very clearly with the reference page, everything. Okay. In that way, the compilation of Ranjita Desai is awesome. You can use Ranjita Desai for Kriya Sharira without any hesitation. Okay. It's a very good book, Ranjita Desai. So Dravya Guna, you can in the book you can go with P.V. Sharma. English you can go with Jailan Shastri. Both are excellent books. So if you are comfortable in Hindi, you can go for P.V. Sharma. If you're comfortable in English, you can go for Jailan Shastri. So both are excellent books. Rashastra, any book of your choice, but all Rashastra books are good only. So CBJ or Dole, you can rely on it. And then Vaishya Kalpana, again, CBJ, Shobha Jaramat Madam, any book is good. So Swastarutta, we can go with the author Mangala Gauri. They are from BHU and Karnataka author, Dr. Mangala Gauri Madam. So we can rely on Swastarutta. Author is Mangala Gauri. And then Agada Tantra. So Sushruta Kalpasana is more than enough for Ayurveda reference. And you can go with Ayodhya Prasad Achal also, any book related to Agada Tantra. Then Roga Nidana, I will suggest you only Madhav Nidana is more than enough. Okay. So Madhav Nidana, commentary, everything is more than enough. Or else you can go with any textbook, Parameshwarappa Badgi or Nisha Kumari, any books also good. One book is from Kerala author, it's excellent. I will tell you later. Komarabutya, the Andhra author VLN Shastri book is very excellent. It's in English. If you get that book, definitely you can purchase VLN Shastri, Komarabutya. And modern, you can go with OP Guy only. So, Prasuti and Sriroga, excellent book of choice is PV Tiwari. So, both modern Ayurveda, everything is incorporated in the same book. So, the explanation is both Hindi and English. Okay, so only one book in Ayurveda history, the author written explanation in both the languages, Hindi and English, with a classical reference. Okay, don't other go, you can go with PV Tiwari. Shalya Tantra, so no need to purchase any books, you can just go with Sushruta Samhita. Shalakya Tantra, also Sushruta Uttara Tantra is more than enough. Okay, Kaya Chikitsa, Charaka Samhita is more than enough, but still, Udappa and R.H. Simha books are good. At least whatever book you have purchased during your UG, keep all books ready for the preparation. Got it? So reference books, you can go with this. Kachikitsa, Madhav Nidana, Chandra Samhita and other things. So apart from textbooks, we need some guides also. So minimum 2-3 guides you should keep with you. So out of that, the first guide, we can give first rank to that guide is Govind Parikh. So somebody will ask whether only Govind Parikh is enough for APGT preparations. No, it is only a guide. It will covers you around 60 to 70% of entire syllabus. Okay, some Lagutrai's explanation is very good in Govind Parikh. Tulanatmaka Adhyayana, first 80 pages of Govind Parikh is a comparative study. It is excellent in Govind Parikh. Like that, some areas Govind Parikh is excellent. So those things we should cover from Govind Parikh. But it is not completely guide for AAPGT. It will definitely help you around 60 to 70%. And a lot of mistakes also there in Govind Parikh. You should see after reading Samhita only. Okay, whether Govind Parikh is right or wrong, when to judge after completion of Samhita only. Okay, then comes Ayurveda Samuchaya. Sanjay Patel is also one of the good guide. So if you get Ayurveda Pratyeka Darpan by Ramanath Karja, it's an excellent one. Okay, so these three guides. We have new guide, Global Ayurveda, AAPG preparation. It's also very good. Global Ayurveda guide. These guides is very important, and Praveen Kumar Chaudhary is also very excellent, very comprehensive guide for Ayurveda study. Praveen Kumar Chaudhary is also very good one. So we'll suggest you Ayurveda Sangraha and Ayurveda Samuchaya, these two guides. So apart from that, if you want, you can purchase any other guide. These two guides are important. Ayurveda Sangraha and Ayurveda Samuchaya. And then Brotre Manjusha also, if you have, you can purchase Brotre Manjusha. These three guides. Ayurveda Sangrah, Ayurveda Samuchay, Brotre Manjush. If you purchase Global Ayurveda also, it's also good one. You just rely on any one thing. If you purchase a Sangraha and Samuchaya, no need of Global Ayurveda. Global Ayurveda, 50% English, 50% Hindi. Okay. So Ayurveda Sangraha is also Hindi dominant guide. Ayurveda Samuchaya is completely Hindi dominant guide. So if you purchase Global Ayurveda, you will have some English explanation. Got it? So what we will suggest you is, so don't look into the guide and don't depend on guide in initial days. If you start depending on the guide, your brain will not accept. So in the guide, everything is in a statement form only. Okay, so everything will be given on bullets or in the ready-made statements, ready notes only. So your brain will not accept. So for that, what we will advise you is directly go to the Samhita and make your notes. Okay, then your brain will accept this is an MCQ topic, this is an MCQ terminology. Okay, so like that your brain will accept. So in the beginning days, if you start reading the guide, you will fail in many areas. Okay, so you will stuck up and you will get easy fatigue while reading the guides. Okay, for that what I will suggest you is we will go with our ready recon or notes, what we will provide from other forum, and as well as, so you should read it from the textbooks only, read it from Samhitas only. So that is the main thing. And lot of confusion will come with the guides, because those who are written the guide, so he is expert in one subject. Okay, it's not an expert of all subjects, and he is not at all a teacher also like us. Okay, so there is a lot of mistakes maybe there in the guide, so you will be misleaded. So that's why what I will suggest you is don't depend on guide on initial days. Okay, once you cover up the syllabus from Samhita and subject, then only you can rely on guides. Got it. Okay, this is the last slide. So one question is there. Dash Vega is not mentioned by Charaka and Sushruta in Adharaniya Vegas. Okay, both Charaka and Sushruta is not mentioned. So for example, Udgara, Ashru, Kasa, and Chardi. So which of these Vegas is not mentioned by Charaka and Sushruta? Udgara, Ashru, Kasa, Chardi. Not mentioned.
Ashru. Ashru.
Ashru mentioned. Find out the answer. Next question is Klebia is a dash Dhatu Purusha Vikara
Sir, I
Academy.
have a question actually. Can I ask something?
Yeah, yeah.
So I want to know that do we have a different study material for this year, or it is what I got last year? I read the same.
Yeah, yeah. You continue the same. It is
Okay,
a
sir.
very good
Okay.
material. No need to change the material.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Hmm? Next question is Klebia is dash Dhatu Pradusha Vikara according to Charaka. So it is Shukra. Rakta, Rasa, and Ojas. With Data Pradosha Vikara, Klebya. In Charaka Samhita, they mentioned it is both Shukra and as well as Rasa.
Shukra.
Both. It is Rasaja Klebya we have, and we have Shukraja Klebya also. Okay, in previous question it is Kasa. Okay, so it's just a basic examples. We should go through in detail about the whole chapter. Then only we will understand. Got it? So finally, we have to go for smart working instead of hard working. So you remember, Karashchandane Varavaihi Karastavattanatu Chandanasya. So one sloka is there in Sushtu Samhita. Okay, Karashchandana Varavaihi. So donkey is carrying the load, whether it may be a sandalwood or it may be another wood. So doesn't matter. Donkey doesn't know. So the importance of sandalwood or importance of normal wood, but still it is carrying the load. So you people should not go in such a straight and ignorant manner. Okay, you should at least understand, analyze, give some importance, and divide your topics accordingly. So good to know, must to know, and memorize. Okay, so then only so you will be the successful person in AAPGT. You will get a good rank in AAPGT. Got it? That is the theme of smart working. We are here to guide how to do smart work. Okay. So, but you have to do the hard and as well as smart. Hard work means sitting hours is must. No excuses in sitting hours. And taking notes and making notes, in that we can make a difference. So, we will guide you in making a very good frequently asking question areas. Okay. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are all the keys to unlock the door of personal excellence. Okay, to will to win, you must have the willingness of winning. Okay, willingness of winning. Okay, so desire to succeed, icha shakti, success aglike, you must have an icha shakti for success, desire to succeed, and the urge to reach your full potential. So here I am telling you, you have to reach your destiny with full potential, not the half potential. There is no limit for a human drive. Okay, you can able to read means you can read for 24 hours also. If you have urge means you can read for 24 hours also. You must have that guts. You must have that urge. Okay, you have that desire to do it. Definitely you will do it. Otherwise, no. ನಾನು ಓದಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓದೇ ಓದ್ತೀರಾ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓದಲ್ಲ, ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓದಲ್ಲ, ಇಚ್ಛಾಶಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ self-made things you have to do. Okay, what I can do from my side is I can guide you, I can help you with the notes, I can monitor you, but still the ultimately you are the one you have to succeed the APGT exam. Okay, so finally I will transfer my responsibility into your hand. You have to read. Okay, so great things are not done by impulse but by a series of small things brought together. Okay, we have 200 days of time, so 250 days of time. So we're going to do small things. So in a day we will not finish all 14 subjects. We cannot finish a whole guide in a week. Okay, we'll go step by step. It's a very long journey. Okay, so we'll go step by step in a proper manner, and nothing is impossible because the word will say I am possible. Okay, nothing is impossible. The word itself it is I am possible. Therefore, be ambitious, be positive, and be the winner. Okay, good luck. So convert your dreams into aims, your general practice into PG, post graduation studies, There are no shortcut for success. Only the hard work will pay you the goal. Okay. So may the Lord Dhanvantari bless you with interest, power, and capabilities to achieve your ambitions. Best of luck. Okay. So with these initial
Thank you, sir.
classes, with these initial plans, we'll start our actual classes from tomorrow. Okay.
Sir, is this recording done for today's
Yes.
session? I joined very lately, actually.
Yes, done. It
Okay,
will be
sir. Thank
available
you.
by tomorrow morning.